It's one of those philosophical questions. Why does God make so much struggle in life? Why can't life just be good and simple and happening? And sometimes, just when you think you have it, you lose it. And it's so hard. And it's like, Hashem, why? Why is it important to do that? You have to make things negative and seem and have to work through it to get this feel good. Why? So there's a story in the Gemara in Moed Katan, page 9, Daf Tes, how two Tanoim, Rabbi Yonasan ben Amos and Rabbi Yehuda ben Gerim, came to visit Rabbi Shimon ben Yochai. And he thought they were real special people, so he sent his son, Rabbi Lezer, to get a blessing from them. And he comes to them, and they say, you want a blessing? Sure. Your table should be confused, you should never see a brand new year, and you should sow and not harvest, etc., etc. And he's thrown aback, like, really? You're cursing me out? Comes back to his father, he says, why curse me? If they don't want to bless me, at least don't curse me. And Rabbi Shimon ben Yochai says, what did they tell you? He says, they told me your table should be confused. That means you should have kids jumping on your head. And your table should be confused, it's a blessing. You should never see a first year. It means you should get married once and never have to have a first year of marriage again. What a beautiful blessing. And you should sow and not harvest them. You should have kids get married and never come back home. Every one of them he translated as a blessing. So the Maharsha asks the question, why couldn't they say just good in the first place? And he says, they wanted to sharpen his brain. They wanted to get him thinking, to go deep and to see how everything's really good. But Tzemach Tzedek explains a little differently. He says, when things are not good, it's really hard to be happy. And when you can flip the situation, and in spite of how difficult and challenging it is, you feel the disappointments and the anxieties and the worries of life. And then you say, Hashem, I know that there's no such thing as bad coming from above, and everything you do is good. And you begin to feel the excitement of Hashem having helped you already, even before He helped you. That's hard work. But Hashem promises you, everything I do is good. And when you believe that, and when you internalize that, and you get excited, and you live in an excited space, a happy space, even when things are tough, then you start seeing miracles all over. Why does Hashem not make things easy in the first place? Because then you don't get to unleash your divine powers. Your divine powers lie in the disparity of where you want to be, the good you want to have, and the situation and on the ground. And when you accept it, and you feel happiness despite the situation, then you unleash divine powers. And it's very significant that it's Rabbi Shimon ben Yochai who says this, because he was all about the revelation of Pnimius, the Zohar. He revealed the internal side of things. Stop looking at what meets the eye. Externally, it might not look good. Focus on the inside, that Hashem is in this. And then you'll start seeing good everywhere. And when you start rejoicing, despite what appears to be negative, you're bringing out the Pnimius. You're drawing out the beauty of everything in life. And you start seeing godly miracles everywhere.